Hi guys, and welcome to St James's Park in Newcastle upon Tyne. It's a beautiful summer's day.
It's a beautiful summer's day. The breeze is stupendous.
My name's Dan, and this is my 2025 Cupra Tavascan V1. So Cupra, if you didn't know, is a Spanish brand, and they are the sports division of Seat. And I think the plan going forward is that Cupra are going to buy out Seat and just completely take over as their current sort of main brand. This is the second electric car that Cupra have made, following on from the Born, which is a bit of a smaller sort of hatchback car. This is more a mid to large range SUV size vehicle. The second electric vehicle that I've had, first being the MG4, which if you go back on the channel, I've made a video about that. So I'm just going to take you around the car today, show you the best design parts of it, how economical it is. I've driven it around 1,300 miles already, and I've just had it over a month. So let's check it out. One thing you won't be surprised to hear is that the boot space in this car is very, very good, and also has the kick to open feature. Bang! Very handy when you got a lot of shopping. So even with all my sort of stuff here, shout out to the Costco waters, microfibers, and shoes for playing five-a-side. You've still got this under storage here to keep your cables, which is very, very handy. Oh, and of course, electric button close. So in terms of interior design, I don't think you can get more bold or quirky than this. Everyone goes on about this central spine in the middle there. People have also said that they find it hard to get to their phone and things underneath, but to be honest, I really haven't found that. All of the touch sensitive buttons on the wheel are easy to get access to. I've just realized as well, when the car's off, they all go off. So if I sit back down, put my foot on the brake, they all come back on. So if I just zoom out there, all these buttons here are touch sensitive. Again, really, really handy. I've had no issues with them as well. My fingers don't tend to set these off automatically, even though they're touch sensitive. Yeah, just a really, really nice place to be, especially at night when you got the ambient lighting. I have a nice purple on. I'll try and get some footage of that later on. So just want to quickly talk about the charging side of the Tavascan. So obviously you've got your standard AC 7 kilowatt charging for when you're charging at home, and then your DC fast charging, which is up to 135 kilowatts, which you might think by modern EVs is quite slow, but I've found that it can charge from 20 to 80% in less than half an hour, and it will keep consistently at that speed. It's essentially for battery health, and it means you'll be able to make it last longer if you keep the car for a few years, which is always good. Great incentive through Fleet Solutions, which is how I got this car through work. Their incentive was £700 charging voucher. So you either get the charger itself to go in your house, or they put £700 on this card, and linked to the Cupra app, you'll be able to use this on any charging station that you can just tap on in the UK. So great incentive from them. So just before I go on a little drive, we'll just talk about range. So if you can see the dash there, I've done 1,422 miles since I got the car. It's saying it's on 70%, and that's 213 miles. Now the MG I had before, even at 100%, was saying just over 220. So I reckon you get at least 300 miles out of this car in the right conditions. Recently did a trip to Manchester and left Manchester with 90% battery and got back to Newcastle still with 40%. So really, really impressed with that. Just the startup process, easy. Foot on the brake, like most EVs, straight on there. In terms of the safety features, a lot of cars these days beeping and bonging. Haven't found it does that at all, even when they're all on. But if I want to switch them off, simple flick down like this symbol right there, and they all instantly come up, and it's bang, 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 and simple as that. You won't hear another peep out of the car for your whole journey. So one cool feature I wanted to demonstrate is the self-parking. So what I've done is I've essentially come alongside another car that's parked just to my left. On the parking screen there, it shows that there's a space available. So all I do is put my foot on the brake, press start, and when I release the brake, it will start steering and parking itself, which is really, really freaky when you first do it. Like, my feet are not on anything. This is all the car. So it will realize that it needs to go forward and adjust. And I can see exactly where it's going at the moment. So it's actually scanning to the space right next to the car. Next there, so it's straightening up. Whoa, this is so tense watching it. Amazing. It's really very good, very good, very good. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Whew. So just to demonstrate about the interior lighting, like I said, I've got it in a nice ambient purple. That's all the way around. Very, very nice. And if I want to change that, just go into lighting, driver profile, settings, and I can choose from this color wheel here. There's so many to choose from. Really nice feature. And just to demonstrate the outside as well, got the headlights on there. This is gotta be my favorite design feature. This badge that illuminates. And especially the back light bar cluster. Absolutely stunning. So I've switched to the iPad because there's a feature on the Cupra app I want to try, which is remote park assist, which essentially turns the car into a remote control car. So it's connecting, vehicle ready to park, start engine, and essentially, oh, that sounds good. So it goes into forward or reverse, or I can make it turn left or right. So it's in reverse now. If I hold that, oh my god. That is terrifying. It's just moving back by itself. So that's mimicking moving out of a parking space. Vehicle has exited. You can take control of the vehicle or undo the last move. Correct. What happens if I do that? If I do revert, it goes back in. Oh, it's so cool. I don't know why you would need to use this, like, most of the time, but just to have the option, can't really argue with that. So guys, that was just a quick walk around look at the Cupra Tavascan. That's another feature as well. If you got the keys in your pocket and you walk away, it'll just automatically lock. And then same when you approach it again, it should, there you go, it unlocks. So just things to make your life easier, really. If you want to know anything else about the car or see some pictures of it, I've got an Instagram for it. It's Tune Tavascan. You just search that on Instagram. Another feature, I don't know if you're able to see it in this light, but there is like a little floodlight that comes out of the wing mirror, which looks really good as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.